The observer would like to advise that the following video comes with a trigger warning. The content in this video is of a sensitive nature, so please beware that the topic of this video may trigger you. The observer recommends that you consider your own mental health before you watch this video.
Halloween tapes, we're going to be mix and matching now. Just come out of the hospital with pneumonia. Bless you, darling. That's rough. Oh, bless you. I never, you know me, I always wear matching tapes, and this time I'm not, so this is going to be weird, but anyway. I would put the Winnie the Pooh one on both, but I don't like I don't like the blue of it too much, but it's fine. We'll just mix and match, like do it up a little bit. No, probably decide to change it later. Oh gosh, Jesus. That is sad, yeah. Two weeks. I'm glad you feel a lot better, my lovely. It's quite a long time to be in hospital, but at least you're feeling a little bit better now, which is good. Hey Sarah, how are you? I'm glad. One of my carers has had pneumonia recently. She's been off for 3 weeks. It's really rough, bless her. Bless you as well, obviously. Pneumonia is hard. I've had it once, but yeah, like that's in my life, and like, geez, hard stuff. That is. Hey Megan, I'm as okay as I can be, thanks. How are you guys doing? How's everyone doing tonight? Oh geez, 4 times. Jesus Christ. So I had COVID 4 times, and that was. Ooh. Hey Sophia, love, you okay? Hey darling. I'm not feeling particularly well, but I'm not feeling too terrible, so that's alright, I guess. How are you though, Melanie? I mean, living with chronic illness is kind of like, you never feel well, it's just kind of a manageable level, or kind of your kind of baseline, or not your baseline, shall we say. But yeah, that is what it is. Oh, that's really sweet. Hey, it's cute, honestly, that's really nice of them. Is it? Yeah, see, I've got scarred lungs, but mine was from the COVID. So I've got just a bit of scarred lung on my right hand side, but yeah, that's from COVID, unfortunately. But it was because I was in ITU intubated with it at one point. That was like only one at the time I've had it though. Luckily, the other times weren't so bad. But that was like 2-3 years ago nearly, so well, it must have been 3 years ago actually. I get so confused with time of things. You just finished chemo today, oh bless you. That's good, I'm glad you finished it. Sending positive vibes to you, my love. And to you too, Sarah, you deserve them too, my love. And I just hope, you know, hopefully your next kind of scan and test are all good on the, jeez. Sorry, one sec. My phone stand broke, so I'm on a different one, and this one's confusing me. Hopefully on the up from now, darling. Hi Ken, how are you? Hi Mama Llama, how are you? Do you know Melanie, Sophia? Hi Ellie, how are you? Okay. Oh, thank you. Sorry, I was just overly paranoid right now. I was curious if it was that or like, you know. But yeah, sorry darling. I'm not questioning you, I'm just questioning my own brain right now. Well, questioning everything after the past 48 hours of my life. Oh, this is only one tape, darling. I lost the other one in my bed and it got all folded up and ruched. So look, honestly, we're doing not matching. Honestly, I've never done this, or hardly ever. So look, honestly, we've got a Halloween Winnie the Pooh too. Mix and match day. Well, it's Halloween, we've got to do something a bit different. I don't like doing this ever. Honestly, they have to match. But anyway, like I've never, like, I don't think I've ever done this apart from when I've really run out. But anyway, Halloween, woohoo! I mean, I don't like Halloween, but anyway, everyone that does, and I'll be different. Yeah, it kind of messes with me. Thank you, Mama Llama. But kind of messes with me seeing the different on the different sides. But anyway, it's all good. I do Christmas tapes. Yeah, I will always wear Christmas tapes. I'm quite a festive person, I guess. I mean, I haven't blocked anyone on this account, lovely. So no, you haven't been unblocked. I haven't blocked you or anyone on this account that hasn't needed it. So that one didn't. But it wasn't for gifting me, hun. Honestly, sorry, I need to cut that one again. But anyway, it might have been. But yeah, like, if it was called Wheelie Girl, it might have been that one. But sorry, I'm cutting it again. I've got loads of this one, thank God. Another try. If I need to put some clear on first, that just didn't go right. If it was my Wheelie Girl account, that would have been why. But yeah, like... And it wouldn't have been for gifting me, darling. I don't block for gifting. There would have been a reason behind it. Although I also don't tell people to gift or promote gifting because I don't think it's necessary. But thank you to whoever does. But you don't need to. I mean, thank you guys, but you really don't need to, but thank you. No, you might not have, but it might have been your followers, your following list. So there's other reasons behind what you say. Yeah, so if you're following hate pages, that will be why. Because they're hate pages aimed specifically frankly, me, and quite frankly, if you're following them and literally watching their content, then it's not right to be here. I mean, I don't know. We don't name contents on here, but Sophia, do you mind? Is it okay if you maybe message Amber and just let her know? Because we don't like to name other content creators on here. Not yet, sweet. Sorry, I haven't been on all day, my love, but I will do. It's okay. Thank you, lovely. We just try not to name other accounts on here, like, it's not fair, but yeah, even if they are hating, it's just, yeah. Recent following, Thank you. Yeah, I did on here, but that's not their account name, love. I did say their name, but I'm not saying anything now, am I? So, anyway, you can ghost, clearly. Sorry, darling, I've been asleep the whole time since, so yeah. Anyway, let's just say, yeah, quite frankly, I don't do that. And that wasn't their account. Yeah, thank you, sweet. Appreciate that. I do appreciate it, and I appreciate your support, so thank you. But also, you really don't need to gift me, darling, like, you know. And I wouldn't block you for gifting, but also, please just don't do it. You really don't need to, sweet. No, Ellie, bless you. Please don't, though. Like, keep your money for yourselves and to treat yourselves. You all deserve love from yourselves too, you know. As much as everyone's deserving of love in this world, you deserve love from yourselves too. But yeah, thank you, Amber. And thank you, Ellie, sweet. You love Winnie the Pooh thing? I'd love Winnie the Pooh too. I've got a normal Winnie the Pooh tape. You like to do the Wii team gifts. Oh, bless you, thank you. That's nice. Yeah, I think the team ones are more supportive than anything else, but yeah, thank you. I appreciate it, but honestly, it's not needed. It really isn't. Thanks. Oh, it's hot. I've got my hot water bottle on and it's really, really hot. Like, I'm really, really hot now. I'll take it off for a bit. Oh, bless you. Thank you, Chantal. Smoking. Not literally, but anyway. I've never done 2 different stickers, I never do, but yeah. Oh, don't get me any more, sweet, you don't need to. Not at all. Don't be getting me more or you'll be on the naughty list. I need my glasses, jeez. Get yourself one of them hot water bottles though, honestly. They're really good, darling. Get yourself one. Treat yourself. And I actually recommend that one. It was really easy to plug in and it only takes 15 to 20 minutes to charge. I do recommend a lot. And obviously it's a lot safer than a hot water bottle, like especially if you're a big bed mover. Do you get what I mean? Like if people roll over in bed, I mean I don't personally obviously, but if people move around a lot in bed, these are literally rechargeable hot water bottles. You just flick that on, charge it 15 to 20 minutes and then it's done. Yeah. The charging one, and it's not got actual like hot water inside of it, so it's safer. Do you get what I mean? It's just plugged in, charged, and then done. And then you don't empty water, you don't put water in it. It's safer. Well, in my eyes, obviously I'm not a safety expert, but that's really nice actually. I think it's really hot. You need one for your back, yeah. So I've just used it for my tummy, but that's why I'm overheating now. Yeah, I've just used it for my tummy, but it's helped a bit actually. I mean, heat helps to a certain extent, which is good. So yeah, I can relate to back pain too. Honestly, it's awful. Thank you, darling. That's really appreciated. Honestly, it's really helped. Just ease the, like, not cramps, but you get what I mean, like the overall pain of your tummy, just in general, like. Paloma the stoma, bless you. Yeah, I've got a super pubic, but mine's sighted low down enough, so I'm glad about that. But then that wouldn't affect it, but I just mean, like, you know, I can relate to kind of an open hole, you get what I mean? Yeah, I love how you've named it, like, honestly. My SPC is called the little shit. No, not literally. The little piss bag. No, I'm joking. This pissing thing. Literally. This pissing thing. Sorry. You have a tattoo above? Oh my god, I love that. It probably says something funny as well, doesn't it? Hi Megan, darling, how are you, sweet? Hey Katie, shit happens, I love that. I knew you were going to say something like that, honestly. Ignore infection risk, Jesus. Yeah. I mean, the amount of infection I get, oh, I'm not going to risk it. Oh. Like, despite the fact it gets cleaned twice a day, it doesn't like to, you know, it doesn't like to, it doesn't like being there, apparently. I don't know. And I don't like it being there either, but it kind of has to be, so, yeah. I'm not going to say my medical conditions on here, lovely, but I have a few. But I've got an NJ, an NG, a suprapubic catheter. Oh, and a line that gives me, yeah, that gives me my fluid and a couple of medications. I'm just doing my medication now. I use it as an excuse to eat lots of sweets. I'll have your sweets if you fancy them, darling, honestly. Hi, Cammy and Sammy, how are you? But yeah, I don't tend to give out my medical conditions at the moment. But anyway. Oh, gosh. Enjoy, darling. I also have mobility issues, but yeah. It's the easiest way to put it nowadays. So that's kind of, am I stable? What do you mean? Am I stable? I don't get what you mean by that. I'm medically stable? Not really, unfortunately. I have seizures and no, they're not, yeah, no, not really. I'm at home, but I haven't been medically stable for a long time, unfortunately. But that is what it is, you know. I just get on with it the best I can, and yeah. I just live every day and try and get through it. Some days are easier than others, but we get through. Made it this far, not just to make it this far, you get what I mean. So yeah, we keep going. Shite. Sugar. Sorry, I didn't mean to say, oh my lord. Tipped half a medication over me. I mean, it was only one of them, luckily. I mean, I don't actually think any of the meds came out, it was just the water on top. Literally, take each day as it comes. How am I doing? Yeah, as okay as I can be, thank you. How are you doing? Are you okay? Hi Rachel, lovely. How are you? I'm kind of having to lean because I can't balance properly. I'm not back far enough. There we go, a bit better. Yeah, I'm as okay as I can be, darling. I've slept all day, so good luck tonight for me. But anyway, like sleep-wise. But anyway, it's alright. I was exhausted, so I just needed to sleep. Oh, bless you. 11 kids, Christ. Trick or treating with 11 kids does sound like a mission. Guys, can we please say, if you are following any of them accounts that my lovely BD said in the comments, by not, I don't know what you mean, but if you are following any of them sort of accounts, like, please either leave my life or, yeah, that's your choice. You either unfollow them or leave my life. That's as simple as, like, it's not needed. Frankly, it's bullying. So, yeah. Did I get anyone to my house? Do you mean, like, trick-or-treating? No, lovely. I'm really set back, and to be honest, I'm in a bungalow. I didn't carve a pumpkin, so, yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Why did I just tip that over me, too? Sorry, I'm swearing really bad right now. I'm not going to say names of accounts because that's not fair, but I will pin that particular comment, yeah. Yeah, I think that's one of the kind of... I'll pin that comment just for a second. But that just means, like, if respectfully, if you follow any of them sort of accounts, or if you follow me, please make the choice between either what you're going to do. Because quite frankly, that's not fair. Yeah, I thought, yeah. And it is bullying at the end of the day, so yeah. Bullying is not tolerated or needed. Unfortunately, my love, you follow some of the accounts, so yeah. And that's nothing against you, but yeah. Thank you, 55. Exactly. Thank you, Chantal. Yeah, things will, darling, but yeah, here's what it is right now. Precisely that. They obviously come here, like, you know, for whatever intentions they've got, and quite frankly, I'm not getting involved with that. I want nothing to do with it. Yeah. I want nothing to do with it apart from they just need to stop, simple as. But that shows what sort of people, that's all I'm going to say. I don't know either, my love. I really don't. But anyway. Brighter subject, guys. Come on, we're all good. Hi, Lewis. How are you? Hey, Faith, darling. You okay, sweet? Oh, Jesus. Yeah, no worries, sweet. Honestly. Mostly Chubby Cheeks. They've got their own website, but yeah. Yeah, I've seen that, Kiki. I know, love. I'm literally taking what my doctors are prescribing and actively are on my prescription. So I'm not doing anything like that, quite frankly. And I wouldn't. Like, the fact that I'm here and these have been my meds for 7 years plus, and I've been on here 7 years plus. Like, yeah, that's just. They can think what they like, it's just silly, but yeah. They don't know my doctor, and I did also say I only posted part of my prescription on here, not all of it, so. They can say what they want to say. And they can call who they want to call, which they have. And do you know the reason I haven't been rushed to hospital? Because it's not true. But anyway, sorry. I wasn't trying to be like bitchy there, but it's not true, so yeah. I know. But obviously they've called police, they've called ambulances, whatever in the past to try and say that I'm doing that, and then I haven't been taken. I haven't, you know, I haven't done any of that sort of thing, so bless you. And they would be able to tell, you get what I mean? Yeah, see, I've been knocked out all day because of the seizure, so sometimes mine affect me a little while afterwards, and that's just what it is. Like you say, every person is different. Thank you, darling. Yeah, I've slept all day, but that is what it is. And also, I wouldn't be on anti-epileptic medication if I didn't have epilepsy, quite frankly, but yeah. Even though I am on low doses because I'm waiting for a bloody review, but don't get me started about that, Jesus. My neurologist, as it's easy to find as a needle in a haystack, literally. Oh, bless him. Exactly. Oh, I know, darling. She's as easy to get hold of as, like I say, a needle in a haystack. You try and find that needle in the haystack, you try and find my neurologist. You'll probably find the needle in the haystack first. There's only 2 neurologists in my whole hospital, so. No, luckily not. But maybe that's just my particular meds. Jesus. That's not my doctor, thank God. Oh my gosh. Is that in the UK, Rachel? And do you mind me asking the name? Just because, or like, just because I'm wondering, like, if it's going to come down to here, I don't know. It won't panic me, don't worry, like, I thought this was quite good, but yeah. Sorry, yeah. Do you mind me asking the name of the medication? Obviously, you don't have to say, but or if you want to inbox me. Just questioning now. because it normally makes its way down to us last, but some of the medication effects make its way to us first. Because I'm kind of more like down the end. Do you get what I mean? I don't know what I actually don't know where Surrey is, so that might be like saying the complete opposite. You might be completely south, I don't know. I have no idea. I do not do geography, and I'll make that quite clear. I have no clue about geography at all. I was just guessing it was north, but it probably isn't. Yeah. Sarah, do you mind me asking, is that for your seizures, or is that like for pain? Down below London. Oh, that's actually, yeah, okay. I'm down below London, so I don't know. But anyway, I'm to the east though, so we kind of, it's really weird. Okay, you're bright. Okay, yeah, that's quite a long way from me. Sorry, I sound really thick. I just don't do geography. I never did it at school. Like, that was one of my subjects I didn't do. Actually, because I know it can be used to treat epilepsy, but it's not always. Gabapentin is also for nerve pain. So it's used to treat epilepsy and seizures, like you say, but also for some people it's used for nerve pain. So it has two different kind of uses. So I was just asking what Sarah's on it for. I was just being curious, like I wasn't being nosy. So it used to be used a lot more for nerve pain than it did for epilepsy. So we found actually it made me worse. That's why I was saying, but yeah. Obviously everyone gets affected differently. Yeah. See, I'm on one of the kind of harsh ones, they call it, but it's only harsh because of some of the side effects of it, unfortunately. I don't know if anyone's heard of Keppra rage. Everyone says about Keppra rage, so I'm on Keppra, so yeah. And I'm also on another one, which, what's it called? Carbamazepine, which can be used for a lot of different things actually, but yeah. But everyone always talks about Keppra rage, or rage that associated with Keppra, like that it makes people angry. I mean, luckily I don't have that side effect, because obviously I'd be off of it if I did, but yeah. Apparently it makes kids especially like flip out, and I'm like, strange. But obviously it's affecting the brain chemistry and everything in the brain, so it makes sense. So yeah, I was on gabapentin, partially to try and help my epilepsy, but also for nerve pain, or like you say, neuropathic pain. But first of all, it made me feel like a zombie, and secondly, this is only my experience, it just made me feel like zombie-ish and like I wasn't in my body, and I hate that feeling. That's actually one of the reasons why I've had a seizure, why I try and come on here and talk for a little bit, because I find it brings me kind of more back to reality. That sounds really stupid, but because I live alone, first of all, I feel kind of like, I would say a little bit at risk of it happening again, but also I like to kind of socialise with people or talk to people because it grounds me. Yeah, that's the word I mean. It's kind of grounding me, as in the sense of after a seizure I feel quite out of it and like, you know, really unsafe as well, which obviously that's being looked into with care companies and such and such, so that's none of your guys, you know, that's not your guys' business. But regardless, like, yeah, it kind of gives me that grounding point to bring myself, I'm still excessively tired, but I can mask that enough if I'm almost grounded by other people talking, if that makes sense. Like, even though I can't hear you, because I'm talking, it gives me something to focus on, so I can kind of bring my brain back. Does that make sense? Like, I can bring my brain back to a bit more reality, and yeah, even though that is my reality, yeah, it's hard to explain, but you get what I mean. Yeah, it's hard. It's really hard because obviously living alone with epilepsy shouldn't happen, or shouldn't happen when it's uncontrolled. But I literally have no other choice right now. And until the care companies and social workers and what's they called? I can't remember what it's called. CHC, continuing healthcare, are properly like looked at. Like we're doing the paperwork now, but yeah, that's kind of an issue just in general. The system is broken, love, I know, and it's horrible. Because obviously people say, why don't you live with your parents? It's dangerous. Yeah, it's dangerous. My parents live 5 minutes down the road for a reason. I couldn't be housed any further away from them. But that's why it took me 2.5 years to get a house. But the point is, I physically can't access my parents' house, so what do? Do we get my mum and dad to literally, lift me into the house and leave me on the sofa all day? That's not safe, do you get what I mean? Yeah. I mean, the thing is, I'm 25 years old. I don't want to be living with my parents. That sounds harsh, but it's the reality. Like, I'm 25 years old. I crave as much independence that I can keep as I possibly can, you know? And even with things like, unfortunately, being incontinent and stuff. Yeah, I know they do love me. I know that, you know, I'm not silly. Yeah, they definitely love. And I crave my independence. As much as a lot of things of my independence is taken away, I crave as much independence as I can keep to keep it. Obviously, unfortunately, I'm incontinent and stuff like that. I don't talk about that a lot in here, but actually, that means I either have carers or my mum coming around to change me. That's so degrading as a 25-year-old, yet let alone being, you know, yeah, let alone being like, you know, 90 plus, having someone do your personal care. Try being 25, having someone do it. Do you get what I mean? Like, it's horrible, but yeah. People don't know what it's like until they go through it, and that's the reality. And everyone will deal with it differently. Everyone, you know, kind of copes with all these things differently, but actually in reality, it is demoralising and degrading. As much as the people make it as comfortable as possible, I know they are lovely carers, it's not a norm. Do you get what I mean? Yeah. I'm very grateful I do have carers come in. No, it doesn't, lovely. We don't talk about it, love, quite frankly, because it's their issue, not mine, darling. In all honesty, that's their issue. If they can't get like views on their lives because they can't create content, if they want to use me, they can. Like, it's just silly. But anyway, yeah. Yeah. Exactly. You crave the normality more than, you know, I don't want care. They're looking at 24/7. I'm trying to fight them with this 24/7 care to not get it. But obviously at the end of the day, it is safety over, you get what I mean? It's safety has to come first. Whereas that's why we're looking at like the wrist strap option. Yeah, I get you. So like we're looking at the wrist kind of alarm system at the moment to at least if I feel an aura coming on, I can press that and there will be someone sent round, like a qualified person, like carer, sent round that can help me and call the appropriate people. Yeah. But obviously I don't want one of the necklaces. That sounds really funny, but I always remember my great grandma wearing a necklace. One of the necklaces with the pendants on, the pendant alarms. I can't do that. I just can't. It's my great grandma. That was my great grandma. I just had this image of her with this pendant alarm. She kept pulling it off anyway, not wearing it. So we're looking at the choice of a strap that goes around my wrist. Exactly, they do the watches. So yeah. So that's what I've asked for. personally. Thank you. And my social worker is looking at it straight away, like, you know, she's really good. But yeah, and it will get funded, and they know it will get funded. It was something that was talked about before with, so they have a service with social services that is called Assistive Technology Team. I don't know if it's in every area, but it's assistive technology team. They're also gonna try and apply, because in the event of a fire, which, you know, I do have hazards in my house because of the bed, etc. You know, a hospital bed that's plugged in. Obviously, they've acknowledged that, and a pressure mattress, etc. They want to get a built-in system which has a box on your wall, and then special smoke detectors and carbon monoxide alarms and all of that, but specialised ones are linked to this box on your wall, essentially, or wherever it gets put. Not yet, lovely. But so that means essentially I will be given, so that will, if my fire alarm goes off, that will alert the ambulance, the paramedic, the fire engines. Jesus, sorry, brain fog. It will alert the fire service straight away that there's a young individual, or just like a vulnerable individual, and that they're either in the house or they've managed to get out. But obviously, because my mobility, I need to transfer into my wheelchair, and also I'd be panicking in a fire, of course. So what it does is it literally, as soon as their alarms go off, and they are very sensitive, it goes through to a call centre that then will speak through the box saying, are you out? You've got 30 seconds to get out. And if I say I can't get out, or no, I'm not out, or if I say nothing, they immediately send two fire services, 2 fire trucks, essentially, because this is a bit of knowledge I never knew. Apparently, it has to be 2 fire trucks, 2 fire engines at least, to get a person out of a building on fire, or partial building on fire. So they need at least 2 fire engines. So they'd send one anyway to help save my property if I had got out. But this comes through as a first response, and also you need 2 of them, exactly. You need 2 of them to enter the building with a vulnerable person inside. So if I physically couldn't get out in a fire, then that's going to be the plan, you know. So we've got a lot of safety plans being put in place. It's just getting the funding sorted, getting everything fitted, especially over the winter months. They've got more priorities, which unfortunately my area is elderly based. It's a retirement town. So, you know, they kind of do prioritise the elderly, but also that's nothing bad against the council. That is just the way it is working in this town. But yeah. I mean, yeah, my windows, I mean, I've actually been lifted out of a window by paras before, paramedics. They've strapped me onto the board, and because they needed to support my breathing at the same time, they strapped me to the board and carried me out my window, because I've still got bay windows that open really big. I know, lovely, it's fine. I've got bay windows that are really big, and they just open outward completely. So I've had paramedics put me on like one of their, I can't remember what they're called, their boards, like the click-clack boards they use to roll you and put you on. And they literally just, carried me out the window. Stretchers. It's not a stretcher. It's not the ones on wheels. It's the, trying to think of the proper name. You know, like when someone's board and collared, them boards, but without obviously the brace and the collar. Them sort of boards they use, like a trauma board essentially, but that's not what they're called. So yeah, I literally, my brain's gotten foggy. the board on with handles. So the board that has the handles, they're yellow normally, pat slide kind of, but they're a board that are yellow and they brace. It's a bracing board basically, is what the teams have referred to it as before, and that's how they get me off of my bed onto the stretcher. But yeah, scoop, that's the one. Scoop board, yes, they use a scoop. I mean, I'm not, love, because I'm living my life. I'm living my life, not anything else. Like, this is reality for me. It's actually fucking scary. I share my story. Some people don't like that, but they can do one. If they don't like it, scroll on, just stop obsessing. And yeah, they are just trolls. How am I? I'm okay, love. A little bit sleepy, but I'll be fine. Yeah, there is. So obviously they use pat slides, but they are just safer, especially when I've been on the... Jesus. Especially if I've fallen on the floor on my sofa bed, which has happened too many times. Thank you. These are from Specsavers, believe it or not. Like, oh, I slept all night and all day, darling. Literally, look. These are the cats. Because it's strange. They have nothing better to do, is all I'm going to say, Emily, and that's the end of the matter. Do I ever wear my hair down? No. Not really. Yeah, they normally are floor to bed. But I was on the bed, but obviously they had to carry me out a window and they can't use a pat slide to carry someone out of the window. Do you get what I mean? Like, that's not going to work. So they used the scoop, yeah. It was just safer, especially while I think I was actively seizing. Yeah, I was actively seizing and also being like, what are they called? Ambu bags. So yeah. Thank you, Miss Widow. You don't have to do that, love. So yeah, they were ambu bagging me because of low resps. So essentially it's a type of breathing for you. They take over your breaths to give you enough airway support, if people don't know, but yeah. So they've carried me out the window, like, while doing that, which is why I had to go through the window, because someone had to be holding my head, I believe. This is what I've been told. Someone had to hold on to my head and then obviously be breathing for me at the same time, which is why we went through the window, of course, because they can't do that in, I don't know if you've seen my corridor, but it's not easy enough to do that. Hi, Becky. I'll see you at some point tomorrow, hopefully, Becky. Have a good sleep, though, darling. How do I stay so positive? Do you know what? If you're not positive, I think I would be broken right now. If I wasn't positive and didn't have a PMA, positive mental attitude, I think I'd be a lot more broken by now. But sometimes you've got to be broken before essentially you can be pieced back together and fixed again. Sometimes the bestest people in this life are the people that have known being broken, but they've pieced themselves back together. Or they've fought to piece themselves back together with the help of others. I'm from the UK, England, my sweet. Exactly, there's got to be rain to be a rainbow. And sometimes to have been broken, you know what it's like. You know how to kind of prevent being broken again, but also you know the signs of breaking coming and you can stop it before breaking again. Does that make sense? Exactly that, darling. And don't worry, I will. Yeah, definitely. Sorry about that. Honestly, the thing is, and I'm not trying to be dreary here, but when I've been in ICU, literally fighting for my life on a ventilator, but lucky pulled through, that has made me stronger, or maybe not stronger, but a lot more resilient. Because you know where you've been, even though, you know, you're only told the stories of it and you can't necessarily remember it. It's literally so important to think, but I did get through that. And if I got through that in a really critical condition, one event, you know, that's got to mean something. That's got to mean you can get through a lot more than you think you can. Your body and your mind can. Because them sort of things are traumatic. If anyone knows about that, sorry, I won't keep talking about it. But yeah, like, you know, them sort of things are traumatic, but it's about working through it and acceptance of your illnesses and acceptance of they won't go away, but it is about managing. And you manage each day and live it to its full or fullest as your capacity. What's healthcare like in the UK? Honestly, very up and down. It literally depends what doctor you have, what hospital you're under, where you live. It depends on, like, even within the UK. They are the three main factors: what postcode you're under, what hospital you're under, and even what doctor you're under. Or, like, what ward you're on at the time of being in hospital. Like, it's crazy how much it can change just by one different consultant. They should all run by the same, like, kind of rules and, you know, but they're just, yeah. Some of them will gaslight completely and some of them just won't. Some of them understand and get it, but also it depends what they specialise in or what extra training they've had. And their bedside manner means a lot too. Honestly, Miss Widow, you don't need to gift me, sweet. Your ADHD meds. Yeah, the NHS has been struggling for a long time, shall we say. Like, pre-COVID, but especially post-COVID. Even though, obviously, it's not really post because it's still there, but you get what I mean. But actually, they're struggling with the shortages of a lot of things, aren't they? Like you say, shortages of medication, especially after, I believe it's all down to leaving the European Union. You don't know that for a fact, but yeah. Oh, bless you, Saffron. Thank you. But a lot of, obviously, our medication used to come from Europe. Oh my God, Stacey, you've said such a true sentence there. See, my admissions, when I need an ambulance, tend to always be at the weekend. And I've just got kind of a consultant that's never met me before. Like, trying to make a plan. It's like they have to read through 8 files of notes. I mean, they don't, but you get what I mean. Night shift versus day shift, yeah. And even, like, what rotation of the shifts, you get what I mean? So if you've been on a ward a long time, you kind of get to know their rotation of which staff will be on at which point if they have regular days they work. And sometimes the day comes down to which staff are on, which is awful. It should not be like that, but it just is. And that's kind of just the reality. Sorry, let me unblock my tube. They're trying to change your inhalers to cheaper ones. May I ask what inhaler that is? Is it the blue one? Like the Salmol / Sabutamol? Because there's one that's Ventolin and there's one that's Salmol. That's the worst one. They're trying to change at the moment. Because one of them tastes really horrible. Yeah, literally. Foster, oh okay, so they're trying to change it to not the Foster brand, but just the different brand of the same one. The same chemical compound, but not the actual Foster brand, is that right? So the pink, which would still be pink, but it would be like just not the actual proper branded ones. So I'm quite lucky, is it? Yeah, that's what I mean. See, I'm quite lucky. I'm not lucky, but lucky, as in I'm on Clenil Modulite, but because the only dosage they do of my Clenil Modulite that I'm on is 200 micrograms. They only go up to 250, but only one brand, which is the Clenil Modulite brand, they're the only brand that do it in that micrograms. So if they gave me 100 microgram of like Kelhale, I'd have to take another 2 puffs per each time, and they don't, you know, it's not as beneficial. So yeah. Oh, bless you. By the way, I don't have asthma. It's not for that at all, but yeah. Oh my God, I know, Amy. Bless you. Are you okay, sweet? Yeah, so I have salbutamol and I have brown, which is Clenil Modulite. Yeah, it's not for asthma, it's for the scarring on my lungs, surprisingly. You won't see me taking them because I don't, which is why I'm always croaky. But because the brown one also, because it's got steroid in it, is like, you know, literally makes your voice croaky anyway, so I can't win. That's one that's a new one. So yeah, Clenil Modulite, beclomethasone, dipropionate. And then I do have a really cute cover for my salbutamol, so I don't lose the lid. Pooh Bear. This one is Trick or Treating Pooh Bear. I like this one. Thank you. I've got my aero chamber. My spacer has that kind of. No, I lost the other one. So my spacer has the same this bit on it, basically. And that's only through someone actually buying it for me, but it's a really good that makes them. I will actually tell you the shop. So it's the Inhaler Taylor. They were on Dragon's Den a while ago. The Inhaler Taylor. So they create lots of different devices or devices cover-ups to cover lots of different types of inhalers, lots of different sizes, and keep them connected to it. And aero chamber covers, and like even like little things that clip onto your belt or something so you don't lose it. They have a website and they're on TikTok shop. I think you have more choice on the website. I've been on here the whole time, but yeah, thank you. No worries. Did you get what website it was? Because otherwise I can write the name in comments. Yes, that's what I do. I lose my inhaler lids, which is why that's really beneficial, especially for salbutamol. Yeah, and then just put the in front of it and it will all come up, the Inhaler Taylor. Good, thank you. Cool, I should be getting like perks for this. Oh, jeez. I should be getting commission for, like, no, I'm joking. I am joking, of course, but no, I wouldn't do it for that. I just like to help people that, you know, these things are really helpful. So my friend got me one and got me into getting them because they are helpful. If you're sick like an hour after, they might do, they should do. They should, yeah. They might not, Amy, but you might have already absorbed it in an hour. Do you want me to, Josie? What's your favourite design, and I can try and find one for you. Or if you want, you can go look for a design and I can put it on my showcase if you want to. That's up to you. But you really don't have to. I don't expect it. I'm not here for the money at the end of the day. I only did that because people were asking where I got things from, so it's easier. Yeah, I know. But that's what I mean. I'm not on it for that. It's because so many people were asking, where do I get my stuff? So I've just linked a few bits. Do you get what I mean? That's not good, Amy. Bless your heart. God, it'll turn to shit. Do you want me to have a look quickly for you? Because I've got something to do quickly anyway. I'll have a look for you on there, add it on just so you can get it whenever. But yeah, I haven't, no. My messages aren't open. Yeah, to be fair, Amy, if this is happening, I would call 111 purely because if you're vomiting a lot as well, you'll get dehydrated quickly. Well, or you could do. So I'd phone 111 for advice out of hours, to be fair. Especially since, you know, you have got a bad infection. They could even prescribe a different form of it or a different one, and then you pick it up in the morning from your pharmacy. You sure? Make sure you're safe though, lovely. If you've got no more doses to take today. What, do you know what? No, I know. Well, yeah, that's what I mean. They can prescribe technically if it's on your prescription already. So they can prescribe antibiotics. They can't prescribe CDs, but 111 can prescribe. Like the doctors from 111 can, if they phone you back. They've always prescribed me antibiotics. Like, at the weekend, they've always prescribed antibiotics for me. If I need them, yeah. Okay, Holly, I need to pop off quickly, guys, and get something sorted. But I will be back, okay? I will be back. 10 minutes, give me, okay? Something penicillin. So no one else can comment, and then I will mute your comment afterwards. Do you want to put it quickly, and then up to you? And I'll, like, get rid of it straight away. Small, darling. I gotta wait a minute now. It's 1 second, I've just got to wait 1 minute. 1 whole minute. I'm looking at the time. There we go. It's been a minute. You can all, there you go. You can all cut one now if you want to. That was easier to do, I think, to be honest, than coming on and off. And actually, you can ask that in front of everyone anyway. I don't care, babe. But yeah, just a small. I don't mind about that. I normally just say, don't talk about that for other people's sake. Like, one of my ex-mods, there was, you know, like, yeah, it was kind of a tricky subject for them. But anyway. Evening, Dizzy. Dizzy Pickle? How are you, sweet? Sorry, I said that really weird then. Literally, that was quite funny. I was like, oh shit, I've never done that before, then how do I turn it back off? It wouldn't let me. Let me just flush my line. Thank you. So good, I'm glad. I just need to flush my line and put my fluid up, so give me a sec. I've got spooky tapes on too. That's Winnie the Pooh Trick or Treating and skulls. Yeah. Oh gosh, you haven't got a towel. Okay. It does say to not comment on appearance, lovely. And also, I'm not well, to be honest. I've got a filter on right now because I look like shite. But yeah, that's far from reality, so. Ruby Roo, have I had it? None, darling, no. I don't live in an area with loads of people around it. It's okay, it's just it's not needed, but yeah. It's not helpful, first of all, but also it's just not the truth, so yeah. Or reality for me, so yeah. Yeah. You're drip drying, oh gosh. Yes, we don't have trick-or-treaters here. Oh no. Yeah, or just tell me, you know, you look brighter. Looking brighter is okay, but it's not like I look well because it's impossible. You can say, oh, you seem a bit brighter today. That's alright, you know, kind of brightness could be personality or whatever, but that's probably what someone actually means. It, like, really, so you get what I mean, but yeah. It is, and it's the filter. I've got a filter that makes my top look even brighter right now. But yeah, I don't live in an area for trick-or-treaters. Like, I live in basically a retirement, like town. And quite frankly, I live set back, so there's no one would even know I was here. I'm in a bungalow, like, all the way out. So yeah, they wouldn't find me. Like, I mean, like, true. Or a marshmallow. Thank you, Rebecca. Appreciate that. Or a marshmallow and a cup of hot chocolate. Or a moon. I was a total eclipse the other night, weren't I? Full moon. Yeah. Full moon, total eclipse. You look less shit than earlier, thank you. That's nice. Just passing through. Hello, me. Sorry, sweetheart, are you okay? It's when I put this filter on, let me do it. I love this. This is me, really. Oh, no, I don't want that one. Fuck off. Oh, excuse my French. One sec. Where is it? The saved one. Where's it gone? Can't remember where I found it. It's not there. I want to be a moon again. Aha. I think these are the ones, aren't they? No. I'm trying to look. Well, the only one. It's not even showing in my history. Maybe they've taken this one off. Oh my god. Hang on. Oh no, fuck that shit. Excuse my French. Look at this one. No, I actually did. Fuck, no. Don't do that. Oh my lord, I can't get rid of it. Oh, cackle. I'll just do this one. Oh, marshmallow! But I like the red plate. So I did not mean to swear then, guys, but I'm not being a marshmallow. F my life. Yeah, it melts. I melted a few nights ago, I did. I actually was a right melted marshmallow the other night. Oh my god. But sorry, yeah, I was not being a gingy. Sorry about that, but that was not happening. Ugh. Fluids. Don't know why I just bashed the bottle. What's wrong? What's right, darling? To get rid of a comment, lovely. That's all. Okay. No, I didn't mean that. I just mean the bread version of, yeah, you get me. You're alright being ginger as long as you're not bread ginger. A bread made out of ginger, then you're alright. No, exactly. Literally, I don't know anyone that likes it. If they do, gosh, God help them. Sorry, this is too bitchy, I can't say that, but yeah. I think a lot of us do, babe. Just a build, fair enough. Oh gosh. Has my IV pole got... Oh gosh. Ow. Has my IV pole got, like, taller or have I got shorter? Oh. Have they? That's not good. Why did they stop them? If you're disabled, that makes no sense. Yes, my back's killing and I just had to reach up. I'm alright. Well, thank you, Dr. Mike. Yeah, we hate them ones. Hey, did you know why? Because technically they can't do that without a reason. Send you to another place. What? It's not a paint swatch. That's where paint has come off and from one of these sticky hooks that I sometimes hang my fluids on. Yeah. To be fair, I didn't struggle to get mine, and obviously, you know, I need them, but, like, yeah. Are you on about benefits or living? I'm so confused. So confused, like, benefits aren't... It's not somewhere to live, it's... I'm confused. Oh. I've never heard of that. Are you in a different country? Are you in, like, a different... Yeah. Are you in a different country, lovely? Well, I'm in the UK. What do you mean being moved to UC? I don't know. Really? Oh, okay. You didn't care because you didn't qualify for any PIP. Fair enough. Depends on why you live there, but yeah. Yeah. Not everyone needs it, but yeah. Oh, Jesus. Like, not everyone needs financial support just because of disability, even though, you know. I mean, I didn't ever apply for it or do any of that, but that's only because literally, like, what I obviously had to apply. I have it, but they normally try and reject everyone, but yeah, that's what I was thinking. But I only got mine because I had DLA as a child, so disability living benefit, disability living award or whatever, what's it called? I don't know. Can't remember. It's DLA, isn't it, as a child, disability living allowance, yeah. So it's DLA as a kid. So mum got that for me. Mum got, received it, and then obviously, yeah. Mum received that when I was a child because I've been poorly my whole life. But then, like, PIP, yeah. And PIP was after being 16. And obviously there's ESA as well, or universal credit. So I'm still on ESA, surprisingly. But they're not transferring me over to universal credit. They're keeping me on ESA. Because I don't fit under the criteria for universal credit, because mine's a lot more complex. There's a lot of things they would have to, and it actually works out better financially, so they're keeping me on ESA, which is strange, because apparently it doesn't exist anymore, or one of them doesn't exist anymore, but I don't know. Yeah. I get 10-year awards, so that they know my health can't change. It's essentially a lifetime award, but yeah. Bless you. Yeah. So it's essentially a lifetime award. They just look through my doctor's paperwork or my doctor has to write to them every 10 years, I believe. I think it's 10 years, I'm not sure. Yeah, so that's on UC. I don't have UC, darling. I've never had to employ for employment. Be employed, because I'm not allowed to be employed. So I've never had to apply for work, but that's because I'm not able to, and they know that. They won't even let me go to the job centre. Even if I wanted to work, I physically can't. I'm not allowed to, so... Which obviously I want to work, but yeah, I've been written off work for life. Well, that's more by my doctors than by them. So mine's not limited capability, it's just a lifetime award. I don't really know how it works, but that's what they've told me. Exactly, unfortunately I wouldn't. But I want to. But I've not... No, I'm not. I'm not being changed to UC, they've already told me. Yeah. I want to work though, that's the difference. I'm not saying about like that. I'm saying I want to work. Yeah. Bless you, darling. But they've actually said I'm a liability to a... Yeah, they've still said they'll keep me on it. They said they are not changing me to UC. This is just what I've been told by them. So I've been told I'm a liability to any work or employer, which I think that's lovely to say to me. Thanks. No, not necessarily. I've been told different, but my circumstances is different. So yeah. I wanted to be a nurse, darling, and I'm really gutted. I hate when they said that though. They literally called me a liability. Bless you. Thank you. Yeah, but they've literally told me I'm not going to UC. They've already said that. But my doctors, so for my PIP, I didn't have to have an assessment at all. I was in hospital at the time, and my doctors wrote a letter and one of my professionals spoke to them. I didn't even have to have an assessment for it, whereas now everyone's getting an assessment and getting it not given to them, and I'm like, I never had assessment. Yeah. They just went off doctor's letters and talking to a professional in my care, which was a lot easier because I wasn't well enough, but it's different for everyone, of course. Was it? A lot of people say that. See, it took a lot of time to be able to actually get it approved, even though I didn't go through, like, appealing. Oh, gosh. See, I didn't have to go through the appeal process because I got it straight away. But that was only because of the doctors backing it. Do you get what I mean? So I don't know if that would be the same, but that sounds absurd, Rebecca. Apparently it also depends on when you apply of how many people they've already let through. I don't know how true that is. I've just heard if they've had so many people they've already awarded. Oh, bless. Can they do the assessment through a primary carer? They can do it through your doctors, yeah. The doctor notes, and yeah, someone that works with you can do the assessment. So that my person just phoned them and basically told them I wasn't well enough to be on the phone to them. So they literally just had, yeah. So they literally just had one of my healthcare professionals talk to them, basically. But this is when I was 16. Yeah. Well, PIP is based on conditions. It's personal independence payment. It's not for financial extras. It's based on conditions, but it's also based on what your capabilities are. So it's more capability rather than financial extras. So it's not for financial extras, it's to live. Everyone needs some sort of money to live, and if we can't work, what do you do? So it's not financial extras at all. No, it's not. Hi Hannah, sending love. Hello, not that Salem, how are you? Yeah, exactly, it's the impact. It's the impact of a condition or actually the means to be living, yeah. Like, it's not for the condition as such, but it's how it affects your life and every skill that you have to do to live, essentially, like mobility aids. PIP isn't about buying mobility aids. Mobility aids are given if they're needed. Yeah, I'm sure of that. Oh, I love cats too, honestly. Sorry, but that person's going because they have no idea. Oh, 1 follower, that's funny. Sorry, I said that out loud, but yeah. It's just, no, I thought, lovely. Salem, oh. Literally, that's where they gone, babe. You don't pay for mobility aids. Not if you need them. Like, not if it's fully the only way of you getting around. Some people have to, yeah. Some people have to pay towards them. But actually, my wheelchair, technically, is from wheelchair, well, it is from Wheelchair Services, but technically it'd be £7,000 if I bought it from them. I didn't have to pay a penny of that because I'm a wheelchair user. No, you don't lose your mobility part of PIP. If you get an electric car, if you get a car, you don't lose your mobility part. You get it through Motability. Yeah, your OT or Wheelchair Services do it. So I get mobility and my wheelchair, and I get both because that's how it works. So I get the mobility component because I need it to live. Yeah, so I don't have a car, that's what I'm saying. So I've got the mobility payment side, and I also have a wheelchair that was provided by Wheelchair Services. Exactly. So it doesn't take away your payment just because you get given a wheelchair. Yeah. I don't have a car but they do Motability schemes that can take a bit out of your PIP. They don't take away all the PIP, they take a little bit out of it to go to Motability through like a fund scheme to pay for the car. They don't take away all of it, depending on what car you get, I suppose. But I can't have a car regardless, so I don't know fully on that. It's like a finance scheme, basically. Yeah. They did sort my house, yeah, luckily. You get a grant, exactly. Yeah. It doesn't love, it takes part of it. Yeah. Oh, honestly, yes. Have some rest, darling, honestly. We did it alright, luckily, but yeah. My Switch, yeah, literally. They apparently will. I'm just gonna get rid of that person though. Because obviously she knows best when, quite frankly, yeah. Over 40. I'm not over 40, love, so why are you here? Yeah, literally, I did. Thank you, Megan. Her account says 40 plus, and I'm like, I'm not 40. I do, love. I do find it odd and rude, yes. Sorry, guys, but yeah, no. I'm not having a conversation with someone like that. Ouch, that's insulting, sorry. I don't mind talking about them, but it's the depth people ask. Do you get what I mean? Like, if people ask, that's fine, but yeah. But like, it depends what other people, the depth of the questions, you get what I mean? And what I'm willing to share. Like, nobody has a right to push upon me sharing something if I don't want to share it. Let's face that. Exactly. I obviously would, lovely, of course. Honestly, yeah, not that Salem. My mum found it really easy transitioning from DLA to PIP for me, and we had social worker help as well. Thank you. Social workers, if you have a physical health social worker, can help. I weren't on live in the early hours sorting my meds. I was taking PRN because I was in pain and sick. Yeah. So, thank you, I know. No, mine's every 10 years. I don't have to. Some people do have yearly, but not everyone. Yeah. But anyway, I can't remember what I was doing. So them meds I took, early hours this morning weren't my regular meds. They are for pain and nausea that are extra if I need them. Winnie the Pooh with a bucket. Yeah, they don't. Yeah, I'm okay, love. Sorry, I'm just thinking. I'm like, confused.com. I need to set up my feed. I've set up my fluids. They're running. I'm so like, jeez, my brain. My brain! On fire! Oh my life, Jesus. Yeah, it's Winnie the Pooh with a little trick or treat bucket. They are, darling. It's a bit cold. I'm not too cold at this point, but it really drops in the middle of the night. It's because I slept so much. I slept all day because of the seizure, and then yeah, it was rough. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I've been asleep so much. I've got gas and I've only got single glazing for my heating. It's so expensive every 3 months. Oh, bless her. Doesn't make my throat sore, no. But I'm croaky. Okay. I'm croaky actually mostly because of my inhaler, they believe. It's not, this is just my general voice. It changes by how I talk. So if I talk and project my voice more, you can't hear as much of the croakiness. It's how low I try and talk sometimes. Like, lower my noise levels of my throat. Do you get what I mean? Like, I don't know, it's weird. It might do. I do get a really dry throat. That is probably part of the issue. Don't really know. But they also say my inhaler, because it's a steroid inhaler, it can it can cause croaky throat, basically, like a croakiness. Speclomethasone, and a lot of people say that does cause it. Where have you gone? Anti-sickness and pain relief, and then feed. Yeah, I did. That's what I heard, Julie. Thoughts around Christmas? I'm not sure yet, darling. Honestly, I don't even know what's happening at Christmas, so. Ugh. I like Christmas. I like it for kids, and I like it for the family side of it. But we've lost so much family in the past couple of years, so yeah, you can mention it as long as everyone else is okay with it in here. But I just have no idea what's going to happen. I'll be alone probably most of it, lovely, yeah. I do feel lonely, yeah, quite honestly. So how do I deal with it? I'm on here, I'm not lonely, do you get what I mean? I'm talking to people, exactly. It's nice to talk to people even if they're not physically here with me. It's just nice to have a chit chat and ramble, you know, like we cover so many random topics. But yeah, I will see them for a bit of it, mum and dad, but I can't access their house, so yeah, I'll see mum and dad for a little bit, but I can't physically get in their house, so I won't be able to go there. They will come here for a bit, but they have to go to my nan as well. So any groups? No. I'd have to, see, I can't go out without a carer, or without mum or dad or someone, so they have to be available to take me, do you get what I mean? So, yeah. And probably the times wouldn't fit with my care or something. I live in a really small place, unfortunately, so we are in basically the middle of nowhere. Yeah. I will have a tree. Mum will decorate a tree for me. Look, I'll turn my camera around and show you. Last year she put it there for me. Like, that stuff will move. Like, there's a cabinet just there behind the door and that bit, and then she'll put it there. Bless you. Yeah, my mum and dad is step up into the house, and they've got obviously stairs in the house, but there's also not, the doors aren't wide enough for wheelchairs, so I've got no chance of getting in there. I did used to sit in the garden with them in the summer, because they've got like a little bit at the back of the house and then a garden, and I can access the grassy bit of the garden, but that's hard on this wheelchair. I will, darling, thank you. Have a nice sleep, love. I have these on it, only because it's got 2 ports, so it's better with 2 ports for me personally. Because if I don't have any IV fluids left, then I have to run fluid and feed together through my tube, so yeah. So it won't come back down the tube anyway, but Once something's in the intestines, it generally won't come back out. Unless you've got reverse peristalsis. Or if you've pushed too much at once. What's what? Do you mean with this or reverse peristalsis? I can't say it properly. The juice, that's just one of them isotonic drinks. Oh, thank you, Rosanna. It's a raspberry isotonic, like, you know, like the Gatorades or the Lucozade Sports? It's a raspberry one, but it's like one of the cheap ones. Like Lidl or Aldi or wherever. And you'll now see it drain out and yeah, there it is. And it'll be like, basically, oh look, a purple bag. Sorry, I had to say that was quite funny. It's quite funny when what drains out is, yeah, colourful. Literally. That was what I drank, yeah. I just drank that, it drained back out because my stomach can't tolerate anything into it. So this is a drainage tube. So anything I drink has to drain back out because my stomach can't tolerate it. I've got gastroparesis, which is a paralysed stomach, unfortunately. But nothing that goes through my tube drains back out because my tube is situated in a different part of my body. Hi, Hope, darling. Are you okay, sweet? So what goes through this tube goes into my intestines, the jejunum, which is the second part of the small intestines. Bless you, I bet you are, sweet. So yeah, that's where everything that's pushed through here goes into my jejunum and it doesn't reverse back out of the jejunum, if that makes sense, because that's a lot further down the digestive tract. So basically, you know, you've got your stomach and then you've got your intestines, and this is the second part of the small intestines that it obviously goes into. This tube goes into and sits in, so that's where it all goes into. Because my stomach doesn't work, therefore it can't tolerate anything that goes in it. So my tube bypasses the stomach to then absorb and tolerate what I get given. And what I need to be given. So basically drinking doesn't even hydrate me. I only drink for pleasure and for kind of a bit of normality too, and for not a dry mouth. So I can drink because it's a drainage tube. I'm not allowed to eat, but I'm allowed to drink. Yeah. And a bit of flavour, exactly. It's normal. It's kind of that thing of having a normal bit, and also it maintains a bit of a social life as well. That sounds weird. Obviously I don't go out with like a friend or whatever, but if someone comes round, so if like someone comes around, I can sit and have like a tea, a coffee, a drink with them. Do you get what I mean? It's normal. Whereas yeah. And like you said, it's the flavour, and also one of my medications causes a really dry mouth, so I hate that. Hello, Refresh. I've got a filter on, darling. I look crap. It's the mid as well. Oh, it's nearly midnight. You're on painkillers. Yeah, see, mine's my bladder med that makes my mouth so dry, it's horrible. I'm also quite dehydrated quite a lot of the time as well, so that doesn't help. How's my Halloween been? Can't complain, darling. I mean, not the best, but not the worst. I mean, I've been asleep most of the day in pain. Well, I've been in pain, had a headache, and then went to sleep, and now I've been asleep all day. So obviously I'm awake now, but yeah. I went to sleep just as my carer was about to leave. And then Mum came to check on me, because I had a seizure last night, so they've got to check on me more once I've had one, just to make sure I'm okay in the next kind of 12 to 24 hours. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so I have IV fluids every day. Yeah, I mean, obviously it's only because I slept that it was a good one. Well, kind of an okay one, but if sleep's gonna help me have a better day, do you get what I mean? It's not. It's alright. I mean, last night I was shite, but that just is what it is. Yeah. Sleeping medicines don't work for me. Oh, bless you. Will they let you have any more though? Are you on like a special dosage and you're not taking over that, are you, darling? Are you safe? Do you not get your whole prescription's worth? Or have they increased your dose but not given you enough? I don't think you can with Oromorph. It's can you with Oromorph though? It's one of them funny meds that I don't know if they will. Sometimes they will, but some areas they won't. Yeah, but you're still meant to have gaps in between your dosages. Yeah. Morphine. No. Yeah. Every 4 hours. Okay, you're good then. Thank you. I just wanted to make sure you were safe, Hole. Sorry, darling. Just checking for your safety, babe. I didn't want you to be basically down in the bottle and thinking, oh shit, I've got no left. I just worried for you, bless you. Hey Josie, love, how are you? No, I get you. So you have it on a PRN basis, but because you're needing it more, they don't prescribe enough to cover the whole PRN, yeah. Oh, bless you. They don't cover enough to give you a whole amount of doses for how much the PRN you can actually properly have. Yeah. I mean, paracetamol and morphine, yeah, I was gonna say they're meant to help each other, but yeah. Yeah, see, oh, that's okay, lovely. With my morphine, I get given the amount for exactly how much I'm allowed in a week. So my meds are weekly anyway. So I get given the exact amount for how much I need per all my dosages for the week. So that's all my dosages that I'm allowed, and some of them are PRN. They add it all up to how much you're allowed to have. I can physically have as the maximum. And then basically I get given that weekly, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm quite lucky my GP does that, but so I know a lot don't for PRN, but mine's not just PRN, it's regular and PRN, so mine's every Thursday. Hi Lucy Lou, darling, you okay, sweet? Yeah, good. We got Tuesday, that's my pump, lovely. I'm just connecting my feed. That was feed. Yeah, I'm okay. Yay! Yeah, I'm okay, love. Bless you, sorry, Carly. No, I wasn't gonna do that. A little bit, yeah. I was then gonna check my sugars. I need to. I keep like forgetting what I'm doing almost. If that makes sense. Hi, Chloe. How are you? No worries. I'm okay, thank you. That finger. Yeah, I'll be okay. Shit. Why is it doing it like this now? Should do. I'm gonna try one more time to see if I can get that actual number. I don't think I will. It means it's normally under 2, but it read 1.9 last night. So it could be under 1. I'm not going to try the other hand because I want to be pricked. This has been happening every night. It probably is unfortunately accurate. I'm still bleeding, so I just wiped it and I'm going to do the same bit. It normally means it's too low to read. I didn't use hand sanitizer. It normally means it's too low to read. Basically, it could do if I don't treat it effectively. I didn't use hand sanitizer, no. Shit. I use water to wipe my finger, not hand sanitizer, because hand sanitizer does affect it. Didn't have a prick. Same. Hi Evie, love. Hey Natty, how are you? I give glucose, my love. Does mean clearly they didn't train you. Oh, I'm confused. What do you mean about your training? I'm confused. Oh, bless you. Sorry that didn't come up. What did you say, Sophia? Yeah, I just give glucose, love. Sorry, I'm getting confused. Okay though. I'm still trying to stay on top of this right now. Can do, love, yeah. Not always, but sometimes. Okay, yeah, and it was the same gem. I did a different finger, a different place on my finger, and it was the same. Hi guys, how are you? I'll be okay, Kayla. Thank you though, sweet. Probably Sarah. Not ring my dad. I don't want to wake him if it's not serious. Do you get what I mean? Because he'll be asleep. I really should get into bed, but then that's also not ideal. I really need to get into bed, but that's also not ideal right now. Because I'm on the sofa. I've got to transfer and take everything with me. No, it doesn't. My battery's not low. It means my blood sugars are low, not battery. I changed the battery the other day. You don't charge it. It has a lithium battery in it. Yeah. Sarah, I have a different idea of serious now. Because I go through this quite regularly. And I'm still here, so it can't be that serious, can I? Do you get what I mean? I don't know. I just have a very different idea of serious now. I don't know. Yeah, I know, sweet. I feel bad waking him. Because he's got to drive here when he's just woken up. My carers aren't, I can't just call my carers. Just this, darling. So I need a low sugar, but yeah, Sarah, that's also not helpful. You don't know how much I struggle with feeling like I rely on my parents too much as it is. I'm 25, love. Because that also puts my dad at danger, waking up and driving here. Yeah, I think she should, to be honest. I have, darling, yeah. I'm waiting to get my panic button, so not at the moment, Donna. Literally waiting for the social worker to sort it out. Sophia, you're right. The thing is, I'm not even diabetic, so it shouldn't be doing this. Hi. For the rose. I do, darling, yeah. I don't feel like I'm gonna pass out, I just feel really tired. Yeah, my social worker's on it straight away. A lot of my mods are poorly at the moment, darling, so I don't have a lot available. Or they've gone to bed because it is midnight. Yeah. I can feel I'm picking up, so I am slowly going up, yeah. So I'm gonna get everything together so I can go get myself in bed soon. So I'm safer with my rails and that one. Instead of in case I fall out of the sofa. Oh, he's always listening out for his phone, babe. But he'll be asleep right now, so there's no point waking him up. So then, do you get what I mean? He'll be asleep. I will do, darling. There's no point waking him up just to say that, because he'll panic and he'll come round. Yeah. So, like, he panics and comes round, like, instantly, but that's putting him at danger too. And I don't want that. Because he's exhausted. He's been awake the past 4 nights because of seizures that I've had. 4 or 5 nights-ish, so it's not fair on him either. He's said to come round at like 2 AM every day, exactly. Or like around 2 AM, I don't know what time exactly. But all the time because I've been having seizures. And then getting out calling ambulances is not fair on him. He needs sleep. Yeah. This is the bit people don't see with living with chronic illness, or me living with chronic illness, with my life, because I live alone. I have to rely on other people, and that's almost being a burden on other people. Well, it is, because he's missing his sleep too. He would rather miss his sleep than anything happen to me, but it's still important for him to get his sleep so he's well. Like, you know, this is the thing, this is the reality that people don't see day after day of this, you know, of living with this, unfortunately. Yeah. I know, lovely, but it just feels like I'm going to end up getting my dad sick as well, or my mum sick, and my mum's had a heart attack last year because of a lot of stress, also smoking, but I don't want the same to happen to my dad. My mum's still here, thank God, because of the quickness of the hospital, but anything could happen. Yeah. But this is the other reason it's being pushed for more care, you know, for like, well, especially by my doctors, because it impacts everyone. And it does, that's the reality. Thank you. I do feel a bit better now at least, so yeah. No. Yeah, hey Roops, darling. Thank you. Yeah, unfortunately, Lucy, that's far from the truth. But anyway. There's a filter on, I'm just going to take it off because I'm getting really unhelpful comments right now. I do, darling, yeah. Thank you, Ruby. Just checking. Just taking some glucose, sweet. Did you see in group chat, sweetheart? Of taking glucose. Yeah, I didn't either. It was just that comment, lovely. Can you just look in group chat for a minute, please? Is that okay, Rubes? Just quickly, just have a glance on there. I know you were saying hello, but that was just not a helpful comment, lovely. It does say, please don't comment on appearance. That's all I was saying. You only got muted to get rid of that comment because it's triggering. But if you're going to be like this, not being funny, that's not being kind. No, I don't, Rosanna, thank you. No worries. Yeah. It does, lovely, thank you. It's definitely working. It's definitely kicked in somewhat because I can sit forward now, so yeah. I'm okay. Well, you upset me, you triggered me, love. That's all I'm saying. By your comment. It says not to comment on appearance, that's all I'm saying. You might be chronically ill and unwell, but I've just explained it. I've literally just explained it. Triggering someone by commenting on appearance. That's all I've said. Like, I'm not telling you that you've done anything wrong. I'm just saying that can trigger people. Yeah, no, it's kicked in, so you don't worry. We only got rid of your comment. We didn't block you. Honestly, hey, no, that's not true. Yeah, Ruby, I feel a bit better, sweet. I have one bottle. Just being mindful of everyone's triggers. Well, I'm really upset too, so I'm sorry, but okay, bye. No, get to bed, sweetheart, you're fine. I'm okay, sweet, get some sleep, darling. I'll be fine now. I've had some glucose and I've got my feed on. I read you, darling. And they don't understand I've leave quite right, they just don't. No worries. It's meant to be 22 hours. Yeah, of course, Ruby, go to sleep, darling. Me, nothing, darling, don't worry. I just had low blood sugar and someone just said something silly, but anyway. Not silly, but triggering, especially for myself. But yeah, I just got to protect myself too, you know. No, it's not, sweetheart. Yeah. Yeah, it's where a hook was, basically. So you see this hook above? This one here fell down. They should be, yeah, I feel a lot better. The point is people can make comments, you know, about looking well, but the reality is I'm not well. But also, I was in the middle of a severe hypo. Not a helpful comment to make. And also, I think you get where I'm coming from with other things too. Me lovely, you know, obviously. You know, it's just a trigger thing to say, so someone saying it just... and then telling me they're upset and triggered by me saying I'm upset and muting their comment, like, don't need that. Don't need the extra hassle of someone, like, then having a go at me for muting a comment for 5 seconds. No, you're not lovely, you haven't. Exactly. The thing is, I wasn't even being a bitch about it. Yeah, literally. I wasn't even being like a cow or anything about it. I literally just said, like, as politely as I could, given the circumstance, please don't say things like that. That's all I said, you know. Literally, like... oh, I can't reach it. I need to get myself into a wheelchair. It is making... it is in a different place. My stand's broken, lovely. I will friend you. I've followed you, Sarah, and then you can, yeah. It's okay, don't worry. I know. I friended you, so you'll be able to, or like, I've added you, and then you can message me, crafted by Sarah, lovely. I haven't had that one long, have I? Thank you. Someone's actually done it, darling, which is why I said no, you don't need to, but thank you. Obviously, I don't expect anyone to anyway, but someone already wanted to, so thank you. You're all too kind. Thank you so much, though. It's very kind of you. Oh, my back's killing. I need to stop that as well, I know. Oh, no. Honestly, my back is killing right now. Thank you, Reggie. You don't have to at all, Melissa. Happy Halloween, Ask. I'm not in hospital. I'm not in hospital at all, lovely. loved you. Oh, bless you. Well, you make that decision. I'm not telling anyone to. I can't eat, Reggie, but yeah. Oh, sorry. So yeah, Melissa, I'm not telling you to, I'm not asking you to, but it's your decision. That's all I'll say, you know. If you want to, that's your choice. But yeah. Yeah, bless you. Literally. I've just, I just looked at his profile. Luckily, I don't live anywhere near Middlesbrough. I'm very grateful for that right now. That's what it said on his profile, that he lives in Middlesbrough or wherever. And I thought, thank God I don't. First thing I thought. Oh, sorry. Really rude of me to say that, but and no, thank you. No, I didn't have any trick or treaters. I live so in the middle of, yeah, literally. I live so in the middle of nowhere, like, wrong app, yeah, go on Tinder, mate, get swiping. Oh, bless you. Yeah, to be honest, I can't afford trick or treaters at the moment, but regardless, I can't get to the door quick enough to, yeah. I can't get back to the door quick enough to be able to answer it for kids, so I wouldn't do that. Did, yeah. I was thinking to say something really silly then, like, give this to the, that person. I'm gonna start. I'm not talking about my dad. The fuck? It was in his profile, mate. I just got rid of them. Like, it was in his profile, that's his choice. Like, what the hell? I wasn't doxing anyone, jeez. Oh, wherever. Well, we know where they've come from, it's night time. Yeah, literally. I am, but darling. Oh, well, a couple of them are gone, so that's fine. I'm going to get these Halloween pyjamas off quick, fuck my life. Huh? What do you mean? What do you mean, Lucy? I can't see it. Oh, yeah, literally someone's had their sweets stolen. I'm so confused too, to be honest. Okay, no worries. Literally. What, for Christmas? Do you mean the Christmas decorations? Jesus. Mum normally does mine on the 12th day before Christmas. That's like the traditional thing, isn't it? No worries, darling. Tomorrow is a bit too early, yeah. So Mum normally does mine like 12 days before Christmas. Or the 1st of December, I think is acceptable, but not... Honestly, don't. But not, yeah. Yeah. 1st of December or the 12th of December. I know they are lovely. That's why they're all coming in, love. I'm not stupid. I'm not saying you're saying I'm stupid, by the way, I'm just, yeah, honestly. Can't wait for Christmas, Raven, yeah. Oh, jeez, my old next door neighbour used to be like that. Yeah, that's nice. Because people are a bit strange, darling. That's all I can really say. People are really strange. I haven't recently. I haven't been outside at all, darling. Which really makes me sad. I need to go outside. But obviously I've got to wait for a carer to be here, or a time where a carer is due to be, you know. So yeah, I don't... Obviously I can sit at my door, but I can't just go out there looking for her, so obviously I'd love to, but unfortunately not. Oh, bless you, that's awful. I didn't delete your comment, Joanne. I know. Joanne, your comment's there, lovely. I didn't delete your comment at all. Comment is there, darling. It's still there, Joanne. It's just further up. It's still there. I didn't delete it. I'm deleting some people that are coming in, not anything else.